And so we're super excited. We literally just gotten like all of our sponsor spots filled. Our vendors were filled. We had attendees coming left and right. And I'm sitting here like watching the news. COVID is this tidal wave coming from like overseas, from like Europe into America. What up, yo-yo?
Oh, what's going on?
How are we doing?
How are you?
Doing good.
We just had a
Wow.
We just had a great event at the daycare center. I'm really glad we got that information out to people.
So we had just finished like 3 very successful events for our first senior care conference in 2019. And there were about 50 attendees like each weekend. And it was such a great event. People were really just hungry for the information. So
yeah, it was a lot, but it was worth it for the information we gave out to people. I think it was great.
So I have an idea.
What? When you have an idea, it's usually a good idea, but I'm already tired before you tell me.
I'm a huge follower of Grant Cardone and the 10X movement. And so I had decided like, let's try to 10X this event. Instead of 50 people, let's have 500. And so I shared this with Amy. So here's what I was thinking. Let's rent out the entire event center.
What event center?
The Charlotte Harbor Event Center.
Charlotte Harbor Event Center? Well, what do you have in mind?
Let's 10X this thing. Let's do it with 500 people. Let's rent out the entire like Charlotte Harbor Event and Conference Center, and we'll have like 30, 40 speakers. We'll bring in a keynote. It'll be like the best, like the largest senior care conference in all of Southwest Florida that's ever happened.
Okay.
So are you in?
I'm in.
Are you sure? I'm
in.
Let's do this. This is gonna be huge. And we decided let's go forward with this, idea. But now the hard part, we have to put a plan in place. How are we gonna make this thing happen? And so, that being said, we looked at the event center and we're like, okay, how do we structure the day, the flow of that day for the event? So I'm thinking what we do is in the big event center here, this would be where all of the main topics, Alzheimer's Association, anything that's cognitive, caring for a loved one should be, we would cover in this room. All this information is so important, so we set up a plan where there would be breakout sessions for each of these different topics, so we could better educate and drill down on different areas that were important to people. So.
All right, absolutely. We got to figure this out. Let's get going.
All right, man. Now the fun begins. As we approach this event, we realize that it is so important for us to have an organization in the community to be one of our major sponsors, and an organization that gives back to the community in a big way. But our biggest fear is okay, if we don't get this major sponsor, what's going to happen? How are we going to put this event on? Because we've already invested so much money, time, and resources into this event that we have no way out as an organization. We had sat down with Fawcett Memorial Hospital, hoping that they would believe and see in our vision and the resources and the education that we could provide to this community. We got the call this one day that they were in as a sponsor. Doing good, how are you?
Wait, I got good news.
What's that?
Guess what?
What?
Fawcett's in.
What?
Fawcett's in.
They said yes?
They said yes.
Yes!
Yes!
All right. That's so exciting. And then from that point forward, we knew that others, if they believed in us, if they saw the vision, we knew that many more people that care about Charlotte County would see the vision as well. And so we're super excited. We literally just gotten all of our sponsor spots filled. Our vendors were filled. We had attendees coming left and right. And I'm sitting here watching the news. COVID is this tidal wave coming from overseas, from Europe into America.
This morning, every major sports league in the country is calling a timeout. Major League Baseball announcing a stop to spring training. America's pastime, its future unclear, writing,
they cancel everything. NBA, NFL, NCAA, golf, it's all canceled. Everything is canceled. Just like that. And in that moment, I knew we were gonna have to cancel it. We're gonna have to postpone this event till a further date. It was the most eerie feeling ever. But we knew deep down there was going to be a day at some point in the future that we would be able to bring this event back to life.
Hey, yo,
You! What's going on? We're back. My name's Chris Chana.
And I'm Amy Conti.
And we're your local senior care experts, and we're inviting you to the Senior Care Conference relaunch.
Saturday, June 12th, 2021.
So make sure you register now.
Are you caring for your parents, loved ones, your spouse, or even information for yourself?
Make sure you join us for the Senior Care Conference relaunch. We're covering everything from Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, organizing your legal affairs, making a financial plan, care at home, and other senior housing options, and much more.
Saturday, June 12th, 2021 from 8 to 5 p.m. But you must register for your tickets. Even though the event is totally free, you do have to RSVP for your tickets.
It's completely free. You can call 941-677-7233 or register online at seniorsource.com. See you guys soon.
See you there.